welcome back to Pod English Stories, everyone. I'm Maya, and I'm here with my amazing co-host, Leo.
Hey there, English learners. I'm Leo, and I've got my morning coffee here to keep me energized for today's conversation.
Good morning, Leo. You look great today, but I can sense something's on your mind. How are you feeling?
Well, Maya, to be honest, I'm feeling a bit frustrated with myself. Yesterday, I had a chance to talk to a foreign tourist who asked for directions, and I just froze and walked away.
Oh, Leo, you're not alone in this. So many English learners experience exactly what you went through. It's completely normal.
I know, I should practice more, but I keep waiting until my English is perfect before I actually use it. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Many students never start speaking because they're waiting to be perfect first.
Really? So what should we do instead?
Before we dive into this life-changing topic, we have a small favor to ask our amazing viewers. If you're enjoying our daily conversations and finding them helpful, please hit that like button right now.
Yes, please. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. It really helps our channel reach more English learners like you.
Your support means the world to us, and it helps us create better content every single day. We read every comment and love connecting with our English learning family.
Maya, can I share something personal? I've been learning English for 3 years now, and I still feel like I'm not good enough to have real conversations.
Oh, Leo, that breaks my heart because you're having a real conversation with me right now. And you know what? You're doing beautifully.
Well, you're right. I didn't even think about that. But when it comes to strangers, I just panic. My mind goes completely blank.
That's such a common experience, Leo. You know what's interesting? Your brain works perfectly when you're comfortable with me, but it shuts down with strangers because of fear.
So it's not really about my English level, is it? It's about my confidence and fear.
Exactly. And that's why today's conversation is so important. We're going to tackle the root cause, the fear and perfectionism that's holding you back.
So, Maya, what's the secret to overcoming this speaking fear? I really want to improve.
Leo, here's the most important rule I want you to remember. Perfectionism is the enemy of consistency. Let me say that again. Perfectionism is the enemy of consistency.
That's interesting. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Think about it this way, Leo. If you wait until you're perfect to start speaking, you'll never actually start. But if you speak imperfectly every day, you'll improve rapidly.
Oh, I see. So it's better to make mistakes while practicing than to never practice at all.
Exactly! Now, Leo, I want you to imagine something. Picture yourself in 2026. That's next year. There are two versions of future Leo.
Okay, I'm listening. What are these two versions?
Version 1, Leo who kept waiting for perfection and still struggles with these same speaking fears. Version 2, Leo who made thousands of mistakes but can now speak confidently with anyone.
Wow. When you put it that way, I definitely want to be version 2. But Maya, how do I overcome this fear? It feels so overwhelming sometimes.
Leo, here's something powerful I learned. Fear is cured by action. The more you act despite the fear, the weaker it becomes. Action is the medicine for fear.
That sounds scary, but also exciting. So you're saying I should just jump into conversations even when I'm nervous?
That's exactly what I'm saying. And to help you do that, I'm going to teach you 10 powerful techniques that will train your speaking muscles like going to the gym.
Speaking muscles. I love that analogy. What's the first technique?
The first technique is shadowing. Leo, I'm going to say a sentence, and I want you to repeat it immediately after me, copying not just the words, but the rhythm and melody of my voice. I'm having a wonderful day today.
I'm having a wonderful day today.
Good, but this time try to match my exact tone and rhythm. The weather is absolutely beautiful outside.
The weather is absolutely beautiful outside.
Much better. Shadowing trains your mouth muscles and helps you develop natural English rhythm. It's like musical training for your speaking.
That's incredible. I can already feel the difference. What's the second technique?
The second technique is self-talk. Leo, I want you to describe everything you're doing right now as you're doing it.
Okay. I'm sitting in my chair. I'm holding my coffee cup. The coffee is still warm. I'm looking at Maya.
Perfect. Keep going. Don't stop. Just keep describing your actions and thoughts.
I'm putting my coffee cup on the table. I'm adjusting my position. I'm thinking about what Maya will teach me next. I'm feeling more confident already.
Excellent, Leo. Self-talk helps you think in English instead of translating from your native language. It's like having a conversation with yourself.
This is so practical. I can do this anywhere, at home, while walking, even while cooking. What's the third technique?
The third technique is thinking in chunks, not individual words. Leo, instead of saying, I am going to the store, say it as blocks. I am going to the store.
So instead of word by word, I should group them together. I am going to have lunch with my friends.
Exactly. English speakers don't think word by word. They think in phrases and chunks. This makes your speech flow naturally.
That makes so much sense. It's like learning dance moves. You don't think about each step, you think about the whole movement.
What a perfect analogy, Leo. Now, the fourth technique is mouth gym. We need to exercise the muscles we use for English sounds that don't exist in our native language.
Mouth gym. That sounds fun. Show me how to do it.
Let's practice the TH sound. Put your tongue between your teeth and say think, thank, thought, through.
Think, thank, thought, through. This feels weird, but I can feel my tongue working differently.
Perfect. Now let's try the American R sound. Curl your tongue back and say read, write, really, remember.
Read, write, really, remember. Wow, this is like going to the gym but for my mouth.
Exactly. And just like physical exercise, the more you do it, the stronger and more flexible your speaking muscles become.
I never thought about speaking as a physical skill before. What other sounds should I practice?
Great question. Let's also practice the V and W sounds. Many learners confuse these. Say very well and we will.
Very well, we will. I can feel the difference. My bottom lip touches my teeth for V, but not for W.
Excellent observation. The fifth technique is learning trigger phrases, ready-made expressions you can use in any situation. Leo, what do you say when you meet someone you haven't seen in a while?
Hello, how are you?
That works, but natives often say, long time no see, or it's been ages. These are trigger phrases, automatic responses that make you sound natural.
Long time no see. It's been ages. I love how these sound so natural and friendly.
Continuing, other useful triggers, sounds good to me. That makes sense. I couldn't agree more. You can say that again.
These are like having a toolkit of ready responses. Can you give me some more examples?
Of course. For agreeing? Absolutely. You bet. No doubt about it. For disagreeing politely, I see your point, but that's one way to look at it.
Absolutely. You bet. I see your point, but these feel so much more natural than what I usually say.
And for buying time to think, that's a great question. Let me think about that. Well, the thing is, these give you a moment to organize your thoughts.
This is brilliant. Instead of panicking when I don't know what to say, I can use these phrases to give myself time to think.
Exactly. The sixth technique is paraphrasing. Leo, imagine you forgot the word umbrella. Instead of giving up, describe it.
The thing we hold over our heads when it's raining?
Perfect. You just used paraphrasing. Never let a forgotten word stop your conversation. Describe, explain, find another way.
So if I forget refrigerator, I could say the big cold box where we keep food fresh.
Exactly. Or if you forget elevator, you could say the moving room that takes us up and down in buildings.
And this is empowering. I don't have to know every single word. I can work around the words I don't know.
That's the spirit. Native speakers do this all the time, too. We say, that thing that, or what do you call it? It's completely normal.
Really? Native speakers forget words too?
All the time. Just yesterday, I couldn't remember the word screwdriver, and I said, that tool you use to turn screws. Communication is about getting your message across, not using perfect vocabulary.
That makes me feel so much better. What's the seventh technique?
The seventh technique is speed Q&A. I'm going to ask you rapid questions, and you must answer immediately without thinking. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready. I think.
Quickly. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
What did you have for breakfast?
Toast and coffee.
What's the weather like today?
Sunny and warm.
What's your favorite movie?
The Lord of the Rings.
What time did you wake up?
7:30.
Excellent. Speed Q&A trains you to respond without translating. It builds your automatic response system.
That was intense but fun. I didn't have time to overthink or translate. My answers just came out naturally.
Exactly. When you don't have time to translate, your brain starts thinking directly in English. That's the goal we're aiming for.
So the more I practice quick responses, the more automatic my English becomes.
Precisely. It's like training a muscle memory for your brain. The eighth technique is learning to love your mistakes.
But mistakes feel so embarrassing, Maya. When I make an error, I just want to hide.
I understand that feeling, but here's the truth. Native speakers make mistakes too. We say, we pause, we correct ourselves. Mistakes are human.
You know what? You're right. Even in this conversation, I've made small errors, but we kept going and it felt natural.
Exactly. And here's something beautiful. Every mistake teaches you something. When you say, I go to the store yesterday, and someone corrects you to, I went, you'll never forget that lesson.
So mistakes are actually learning opportunities, not failures.
Absolutely. Think of mistakes as stepping stones across a river. Each one gets you closer to the other side. Without them, you'd never cross.
That metaphor is lovely. So I should celebrate my mistakes instead of being ashamed of them.
Yes, every mistake means you're trying, you're practicing, you're in the game. People who never make mistakes are people who never try anything new.
This completely changes how I think about speaking. What's the ninth technique?
The ninth technique is the 5-minute rule. Leo, instead of planning to study for hours, commit to just 5 minutes of speaking practice every day.
Only 5 minutes? That seems too easy.
That's the point. It's so easy that you can't make excuses. And often, once you start, you'll continue for longer. But even if you only do 5 minutes, you're building the habit.
So it's better to do 5 minutes every day than 2 hours once a week.
Absolutely. Consistency beats intensity every time. Think about it. 5 minutes daily is 35 minutes per week, every week, without fail.
And over a year, that's, wow, over 30 hours of practice. That's actually a lot when you add it up.
Exactly. Small, consistent actions create massive results over time. It's like compound interest on your English skills.
What kind of 5-minute practice would you recommend?
Great question. You could do 5 minutes of self-talk, 5 minutes of shadowing a video, 5 minutes describing your day, or 5 minutes reading aloud. The key is consistency, not perfection.
I can definitely commit to 5 minutes a day. What's the 10th and final technique?
The 10th and final technique is the time will pass anyway principle. Leo, whether you practice speaking or not, time will pass. In 1 year, you'll be 1 year older. The question is, do you want to enter 2026 with the same English level or with dramatically improved speaking skills?
Wow, that's powerful. Time will pass anyway, so I might as well use it to improve.
Exactly. Every day you don't practice is a day you could have gotten better. But every day you do practice, even imperfectly, is a day you move closer to fluency.
You know, when you put it that way, not practicing seems like such a waste. I'm going to be 1 year older regardless, so why not be 1 year better at English too?
That's the mindset shift that changes everything, Leo. Now, let me ask you something. How do you feel about making mistakes now compared to when we started this conversation?
Honestly, I feel completely different. Before, mistakes felt like proof that I wasn't good enough. Now they feel like proof that I'm trying and learning.
That transformation in just one conversation shows how powerful mindset shifts can be. But Leo, all these techniques are amazing, but I still feel like some people might feel overwhelmed. How do I put it all together?
You know what, Maya? I think the key is not to try all 10 techniques at once. Maybe start with one or two and gradually add more.
Excellent thinking, Leo. And that brings us to one of my favorite stories, the tortoise and the hare. Do you remember this classic tale?
Yes, the hare was fast but got overconfident and took a nap. The tortoise was slow but steady and won the race.
Exactly. In English learning, many people want to be the hare, fast, impressive, perfect from the start. But the tortoise approach wins every time.
So you're saying I should be like the tortoise, slow but steady?
Exactly. Be the tortoise of English learning. You don't need to be the fastest learner, you just need to be the most consistent learner.
That actually makes me feel so much better. I've been trying to be the hare, wanting to be perfect immediately.
Your mistakes are not failures, Leo. They're proof that you're in the game. They're part of your success chain, not breaks in it.
Can you give me a practical example of how to apply this tortoise mindset?
Of course, instead of saying, I'll practice speaking for 3 hours this weekend, say, I'll practice speaking for 5 minutes every day this week. The tortoise approach is small, consistent steps.
So rather than cramming, it's about creating sustainable habits that I can maintain long term.
Exactly. And here's something beautiful about the tortoise approach. It builds confidence gradually. Each small success gives you momentum for the next step.
I can already imagine myself a year from now looking back and being amazed at how much progress I made with just small daily steps.
That's the power of compound growth, Leo. Small improvements daily create extraordinary results over time.
Thank you, Maya. I feel like I have a completely new perspective now. Can you help me summarize what we learned today?
Of course, let's recap the 10 techniques: shadowing, self talk, thinking in chunks, mouth gym, trigger phrases, paraphrasing, speed Q&A, loving mistakes, the 5-minute rule, and time will pass anyway.
And the main message is don't be perfect, just show up every day. Make mistakes, learn from them, and keep moving forward like a tortoise.
Perfect summary, Leo. And remember, your future self will thank you for every imperfect practice session you do today.
I'm ready to start. No more waiting for perfection. I'm going to practice speaking every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes.
Leo, before we wrap up, I'm curious, which of these 10 techniques excites you the most? Which one do you want to try first?
You know, I think I'm most excited about the 5-minute rule and self-talk. They seem so doable and practical for my daily routine.
Excellent choices. Those two alone can create massive improvements in your speaking confidence. Start there and add others gradually.
I'm thinking I could do self-talk while I'm getting ready in the morning and then 5 minutes of shadowing before bed. That seems manageable.
That's a perfect plan, Leo. You're already thinking like a successful English learner. Practical, consistent, and realistic.
You know what, viewers? I challenge you to pick just one technique from today's conversation and try it for 1 week. Don't try to do everything at once.
That's such great advice, Leo. Now, dear viewers, we want to hear from you. What's the most challenging part of English for you? Is it speaking, grammar, vocabulary, or listening? Share your biggest challenge in the comments below.
Yes, please tell us. We read every single comment and love connecting with our English learning community. Your challenges help us create better content for you.
And remember, we're all in this learning journey together. Don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Focus on your own progress.
Every expert was once a beginner. Every native speaker was once learning their first words. You're exactly where you need to be right now.
Maya, what would you say to someone who's watching this video but still feels too scared to start speaking?
I would say I understand your fear because I feel it too. But after this conversation, I realized that fear is just a feeling, not a fact. You don't have to be fearless to start, you just have to start despite the fear.
Beautifully said, Leo. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's action in the presence of fear.
And remember, every native speaker you admire was once exactly where you are now. They made thousands of mistakes to get where they are today.
Before we say goodbye, let me leave you with this thought. The best time to start speaking English was yesterday. The second best time is right now, today.
Don't wait for Monday, don't wait for next month, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today, start now, start imperfectly.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If this video helped you gain confidence in speaking English, please share it with a friend who needs to hear this message.
Your support means everything to us. Every like, comment, and share helps us reach more English learners around the world.
Remember, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present. Show up for yourself every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes.
We believe in you and we know you can do this. Your English speaking journey starts now.
We'll see you tomorrow for another inspiring English conversation right here on Pod English Stories.
Until then, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, your future self is counting on you.
Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget, be the tortoise, not the hare.
See you in the next video. Keep speaking, keep growing, and keep being awesome.